Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina and Wake Forest Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers and the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, glad to have you with us. Holly Rowe down on the sideline with the latest on an injury.
Thanks, guys. I checked in with the Coastal Carolina head coach before the game. Coach said because they are still without their starting quarterback, this has been essential to have a bye week this week. Give their backup all of the reps with the #1 offense, something he typically doesn't do all season long. So they have really focused on more reps, more reads, so he can really hit the ground running here today early in this game. Back to you.
Ollie, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. And he's coming out of the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So Coastal Carolina's offense will come out first. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
Hey, man, those big boys up front, man, they're the foundation of this unit, right? Like, they control everything. You have a great quarterback back there.
Snags it, and there's running room. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's got it. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. The Chanticleers are moving quickly down the field. Fresh center down's going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Akbar. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tells the play fake. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Chanticleers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to run, it's Nowaski. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They marched 78 yards down the field, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Demon Deacons offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
And this matchup is going to be so much fun to watch because this defense, they're really, really good. And they like to take away what you do best. And a lot of times that means focusing on your #1 guy. Palmer, here's a problem. There's 2 in this offense. So I can't wait to watch how they handle both of these guys that can make big plays and what answers they try to come up with.
I think that's the big question, right? Because it's really hard as a defense to double 2 guys. And I think if you're on offense here, you want to try and change the picture, change the formation and alignment, use motion, try and confuse this defense, or at least force them to communicate to get the matchups they want to get. I think there's opportunities in this offense today with these 2 big-time targets outside to make some plays, but they got to be versatile, and they got to try to be as multiple as they can.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Just going to keep it after the snap. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Ready. 129.
Motion from the wideout. Out wide left, it's Huffman. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Demon Deacons go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass again. Got his man. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Slips through the line. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Got some work to do here on 2nd and 8 from the 20. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Could not make his way to the corner. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got it. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Demon Deacons in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Pulls it in. It's McGarry. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Keeps it himself. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Demon Deacons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Sells to fake. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion.
Ready, go!
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Hauls it in. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Go, go!
Hits inside, it's McGarry. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Drives inside. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Demon Deacons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The option, the keeper. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads or read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender, and they're reading him. And basically, you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. You do the other thing, he's going to do the other. So good luck stopping him.
And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Demon Deacons! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety, you get worried about that, but the offense puts a great drive together, great job executing, great job getting a touchdown.
On the return, it's Nowaski. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score! Touchdown, Coastal!
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self, kickoff team, don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. The Demon Deacons want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
They kick it away on 4th down. Searching for space. Makes a move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, shot to clears. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Got his man on the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to to the 47-yard line. And the Demon Deacons right after the huge play through the air back to the line.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Long way to go on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his target. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Right side, it's Hoffman. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 7 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 14 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Longhorns, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. It gets them to 4-1 on the season, and it's got to be looked at as a solid start. Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing. Back now to your game in Winston-Salem. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special.
Breaks a tackle, and he might go. The 50. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Demon Deacons headed quickly to the line.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Wake! And they take it in for 6 more points. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Chanticleers now ready to go on offense. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Sells to run, looking to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Right down the middle. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. Off-play action on first down. Got a man in the middle. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Demon Deacons are in the red zone. Running inside. It's McGarry. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Ready. All right. Go.
He wants to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. And this one is perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. We'll try to get to the marker himself. Oh, he's got some space. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
And if the defense didn't know, they know now. That QB right there, man, that dude can fly. This offense is so explosive because the guy who gets the football can take off and make big plays at any point on the field, and he shows you how it's done right there.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line.
Ready, go.
The snap wants to throw to start this drive. It's dropped after taking the hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Ready, go.
Lets it fly. Only able to pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snags it. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. The Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's McGarry. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. And the Demon Deacons are marching down the field. On the delay, it's Pena. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Let it go! Let it go!
On the move. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. One final quarter to play and a W in the win column at stake as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. From the gun. Left side is Hoffman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Rush right in his face. Goes high to pull it in. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to throw again. They're all over him. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on 4. Rushes on. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. From the gun, it's Nowaski. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of a game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The option, he'll keep it. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. There he goes. He's past the sticks. The Demon Deacons use their second timeout. They'll have 1 left. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Maybe a crease. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. First down here for the offense. Quick give. It's Nowaski. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. 2nd and long here. Follows his blocks. Ichnowski gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been...
Makes a grab and room to run. He's at the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Coastal. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17.
Blue 22, blue 22, go!
Fresh center downs going to the air. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
Ready? 180, ready, go!
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Ready, go!
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Demon Deacons will punt this one away. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. Looks it in at the 40. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Timeout is called with just a single second left. They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly